my uncle and me chilled. The suspect's son-in-law was found dead from a self-inflicted gunshot to the head. He had been sitting in his light-colored truck with wood siding on the road in front of the house. Late the next morning, my uncle and I returned to pick up my few belongings.
Y'all put an H at the end of Fellah? Oh, gross.
Water coming from the bathroom.
They want you to feel their breath when they say it.
Oh, that's gross. Ooh, I don't like that at all. That's, ooh, wait, no. It's in the subtitles and it's an H at the end of Fellah. Ooh. What is you doing?
That's the breath. Fellah.
Mm-mm.
I wanted to know why she hadn't told me. She nodded when I asked about the murders. When I demanded to know why she never told me, she looked me in the eyes and lied. We thought you knew.
That's the punchline. Mm. Okay. So me and Big Bennett, aka Falcon Rezzy, because that's what he's calling himself now. We was talking about the N-word and white people saying the N-word. And he was telling me about this older white guy that he works with. This older white guy he works with. And how, like, the dude apparently is just rude. And he's dealt with white boys at his work before using the word, the N-word. And he's like, yeah, I don't care for it. Like, I don't care if you know, I don't care who you do it around. Don't do it around me. And so him and this dude and another dude were in the truck together. And one of the guys got out, like the other black guy got out. And he told Devontae he had a joke for him. All right. And then he was,
yeah.
So he was like, "What's the difference between a nigga, a nigger, and a negro?"
I almost don't like where this is going. What?
Oh, you ain't finna like where it's going. There was no punchline. Devontae said that was it. He just used that opportunity just to say the words. There was, because I asked Devontae, like, I don't know what, and he's like, nothing. That's all he had. He's like, he didn't have a joke. He just wanted to find an excuse to use the words. And Devontae said, like, we sat in silence for the next 10 minutes. And it was uncomfortable as shit. He said, because like he said, the guy waited specifically for the other guy to get out of the truck. Because the other dude had already gotten on his head once for using that word around him. Homie wasn't a fan of that. So he's like, yeah, he purposely waited for the other dude to get out the truck just to say that word to me. Just to find an excuse to use those words. And I was like, you know what? All right, bet that. You got me. Because I legit was like, yo, I want to know what's the punchline. Nope, no punchline.
So did I, but yeah, you should have snuffed that dude.
Probably.
I'm me personally, man. I'm tired of that, dog. I'm tired of people. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I'm tired of people running around living life thinking they can just say whatever the hell they want to people.
And the sad thing is, dude clearly knew that there was a chance he could have got beat up. Because he did, him and the other dude got into a fight before over it. So I was like, all right. Okay. I was like, you got me. I was like, you did. You got me. Because I thought there was going to be a joke. There wasn't a joke. All right, cool. Yeah, you got me, homie.
I'm really tired of that.
I wasn't. I was like, oh man, that annoyed me.
Growing up, man,
That really did
I don't
piss
know
me
what
off.
happened, man. Growing up, you
Oh,
couldn't do that.
dude,
You
this
couldn't
dude's in
do
his
that
40s.
growing
This
up. You
dude's in
get
his
hit in the
40s.
mouth so you
This
get
dude's
hit
in
in
his
the mouth
40s.
so fast.
He, as long as I asked Devontae how old this dude was, he's like, oh no, he's been there since way before I got there. He's like, yeah, this dude's in his 40s. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, so when he does it, it ain't really a joke. Like, it ain't no ha-ha. And like, he's like, because Devontae was saying, talking about how like there was another white guy that he was trying to be friends with, and he had brought, and he let the dude come over to his crib, and you know, him and his girl had came over, and Quita was there, and he was telling dude, yeah, I don't get down with the, white people using the N-word around me. And Devontae said that dude had to say nigga at least 40 times in the first minute he was in the house. And he was like, I had to ask him to leave. I was like, well, you duh. It was like, and it's because of your extremely wanna-be polite, happy-go-lucky demeanor, people think they can do that to you.
Another cat. I think some big-time lawyer lives here.
So yeah, oh man, I ain't, like I said, I don't have that problem. When I was in high school, yeah, there were black folks, there were white folks who called each other nigga, and it's uncomfortable. And I understand, because even talking to Fifth last night about the guy on YouTube who was going out of his way to explain to me why black people shouldn't look at the word nigger from an emotional standpoint, but from a logical standpoint. And Fifth immediately was like, is he white? I was like, yeah. He was like, okay, he should shut up. From a white guy. So like, mind you, like, Fifth grew up, his pops wasn't necessarily the biggest fan of black folks. And, Fifth damn near didn't have no white friends until me and your brother, what I'm saying, until he moved. So, yeah. And I tried to really, this dude just didn't get it. I don't think he wanted to get it. I genuinely don't. He didn't care. But he was just saying, it's just a word. These words they don't physically harm you. It's just you, from an emotional standpoint, you look at it and you're offended by it, but you don't have to be offended by it. Okay.
Oh my god, dude. And that's the thing that gets me the most, when people say stupid stuff and then they try to hide behind logic like that.
And the shitty thing is that you actually thought that made sense.
Should have made an example out of that nigga for real.
Because yeah, Devontae pointed out, like, yeah, this is this place. They just are like this. Either all the white people who work here act like this. It's not okay. Wow, I killed this dude and he turned into Jesus. He is floating on this water. Wow. Damn. Damn, Spidey. Knocked the soul out that motherfucker. But no, yeah, you hella right. And I understand Devontae feeling like he can't do that because, his job.